Hi, Shalom. This is Yashar Gabar, GMS, Wisconsin. I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh Bashim Hawashai, double honors to apostles, GMS, elders, and salutation to the brothers that's pushing this truth and sincerity. Our topic is, man, destruction is at hand, man. So the thing is, man, this ain't no time to be playing and bullshit, man. America's finna be destroyed, and on top of that, America's going down financially as well. So destruction is at hand. So you got people around here lollygagging, going around playing, following, doing all that type of wickedness. So I'm gonna get into the scriptures, man, and prove otherwise. We'll go to Thessalonians, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. Salaki. Alright, this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. It say, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then suddenly destruction cometh upon them." Right, because if people running around this peace and all this, trying to stop the violence and all that, because you can't stop what the Most High is doing, man. You can't stop what Hawashai got planned already, man. So what the scriptures say is, for when they shall say peace and safety, ain't no peace and safety, man. You got a lot of James getting killed all over the United States and all over the world. Well, obviously here in America, man, ain't no peace and safety among Jake or anybody else out here, man. For when they shall say peace and safety, then suddenly destruction cometh upon them. Right? What's that destruction? That thermonuclear fire, martial law. Then they finna issue this chip. A lot of reckless violence going on out here. A lot of killing. A lot of rape, robbing, murder. It say, "And travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." Right? You is not going to escape the Most High's judgment, man. So destruction is at hand, man. So a lot of people running around protesting, trying to make a peaceful gathering, but ain't gonna be no peace. You know why ain't gonna be no peace? Because Esau's ruling. That's why it's not gonna be any peace. But ye brethren are not in darkness, right? The elect, the ones that's pushing His word, the ones that's going out in the highways and the hedges, the ones that's doing these shows, pushing His word out. See that? But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. So for us to push this word out and do what Yahushua say according to the Bible, so the darkness won't overtake us as a thief, man. Because if it weren't for the truth, ain't no telling where I'll be or where other Akim will be. Ye are the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor the darkness, right? Because we don't do the same thing that these people do out here, man. Smoke squares, smoke cigarettes, drink their life away, smoke weed, do drugs, gang bang, commit adultery, doing all this wickedness that the scriptures say. It say, "Ye are all children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night. We are not of the night because we woke Yahushua gave us a spirit to push this word out. Now we woke and we know what's going on out here. We know America finna be destroyed. We know it's concentration camps, 800 concentration camps. We already know about the JM-15 that's coming to America. We already know that they finna issue this martial law and all that. Nor of darkness. So we're not ignorant. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, basically. Therefore, let us not sleep. Right? Let us not sleep. Like, let us not be docile what's going on out here. Let us not be unaware, as do others. Right? Others, they unaware. They don't watch the news. They don't watch the prophecies. You know? So, the scriptures say, therefore, let us not sleep, as do others. Because people don't watch the news. People don't care what's going on and don't care to know what's going on. But let us watch and be sober. Right? So, for the men of the Lord to be watching and be sober, so we got to watch about our surroundings and watch what's going on out here, man. And be sober, man. For they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. So, right. So, let them others sleep. So we pushing this word out to the elect, man. So, for those that sleep in the night and drunken, let them be. Because it ain't meant for them no way. Alright, I'm going to go to the next scripture. I'm going to go to Luke chapter 21, verse 34. Alright, this is Luke chapter 21, verse 34. It say, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life. Right? If, like, in his philosophies, doing this philosophy of the so-called white man, which is Esau, it say, take heed to yourselves. Right? Watch what you do, man. Take heed to yourselves, man. Watch your spirit. Lest at any time your hearts, which goes back to the Hebrew word la, which is your mind, be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life. This cares of this life is going to pass away. So this cares of this life is nothing but temporary. It ain't nothing but, basically, when you have sex with a woman, it's just like when you get a nut, and that's it. It's temporary. And so that day come upon you unawares. So a lot of these people out here don't know what's going on, man. A lot of these people don't know, especially Jake. They don't give a damn what's going on out here. That's why your house shot gonna come as a thief in the night. He's gonna come unawares. This destruction come unawares, man. You got death angels walking around here, man. Killing people, man. For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Right. So that snare, man, that stumbling block, that's what the people is in, man. And Jake, especially Jake, they don't know from their ass to their elbow, man. That's why the scriptures say, take heed to yourselves, man. Because we at the end of this thing, man. The friends you have, man, they off into the world. That's why the Lord, Yahushua, chose you out of the world, so you can have a better time to get yourself right before the destruction comes. I'm gonna go to Matthew chapter 24, verse 42. Yeah, cause it ain't, you know, this ain't no time to play, man. Alright, this is Matthew 24, verse 42. It say, watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord Yahushua doth come. What it means to say, watch therefore? Watch the prophecies that's coming to pass, man. Watch the news. Watch the current events. Watch everything that's coming to pass. It say, watch therefore, for ye know not what your Lord doth come. Right? You don't know when, how he's coming. You don't know when he's coming. So the best thing we gotta do is just keep pushing this word, man. Keep striving in this truth. It say, watch therefore, for ye know not what your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house have known in what watch the thief would come. Who the good man of the house? The elect, man. Had known in what watch the thief would come. He would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. So the good man of the house is not going to allow for wickedness and bullshit to come in his house. So he already know that watching and being prepared is always mandatory in this life. Therefore be ye also ready. Talking about us, the men of the Lord. For in such an hour as ye think not that the Son of Man cometh. So the Son of Man, Yahushua, he coming. So which the world Italy called Jesus Christ, he's definitely coming, man. So that's the thing right there, man. And it's finna be a whole lot of hell happening in these streets, man. You think all this police shooting going on right now, that ain't nothing. Wait till martial law come. Wait till these Gurkha troopers and all these soldiers and these Navy SEAL motherfuckers come through, start killing off you niggas, man. And you nigga women too. Y'all get it. Alright, this is I'm gonna go to Micah chapter 2 verse 10. See, most of you jakes is Americanized too. And y'all think nothing ain't gonna happen. Y'all think y'all came on slave ships and all of a sudden y'all made it. No, that's bullshit. I'm gonna tell you what the Lord said. Alright, this is Micah chapter 2 verse 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. Right? What's not your rest? America's not your rest, man. This place is polluted. You got faggots, you got lesbians, you got in all 50 states getting married one another. They'll at least depopulate the nation. They make ain't providing for the ain't Salakia. I'm gonna read it again. Say, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Right? America is not our rest, man. We came here on slave ships, man. We ain't came here to make it, man. We came here to serve slavery and get the fuck up out of here. And put Esau ass in slavery. The elect. He said, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it's polluted. It is polluted. Like I said before. Full of lesbians, full of faggots. See that? For the murderers, for the rapists. You know what I'm saying? It's not our rest, because anytime motherfuckers can get killed. Anytime. Anything can happen out here. If you ain't got the spirit of Yahweh Yahushua, if you don't know his name, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, this what's gonna happen to you, man. You're gonna get destroyed. You're gonna get fucked up out here. Basically. Because it's polluted. The chemtrails, the chlorine in the water, the GMOs, it's polluted, man. It's all polluted, man. It shall destroy you. Right, it's gonna destroy you mentally, physically, and spiritually. This society is destroying motherfuckers right now. even with a sword destruction. America's not our rest, man. So why y'all niggas going around calling yourself African Americans and y'all trying to make it under the white man's system, Esau system? This is not y'all rest. This is the reason why martial law finna get issued, and 2/3 of you niggas gonna die. Period. Go to the next scripture, man. Real quick. Alright, this is Galatians chapter 5. Chapter 5, verse 16. It say this, I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Right, we gotta keep our minds right, man. We gotta pray to Yahweh to keep our minds right, and keep our focus right, and keep our spirit intact, man. Because this out here is like lust of the flesh, man. Like, we sin, but at the same time, man, we gotta pray to Yahweh to keep our minds right. You say, then I say then, walk in the spirit, right? Walk in the spirit, man. Stay humble. Be diligent in his word. And ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Right. Being a nigga, that's lust of the flesh. Being a faggot, that's lust of the flesh. Being a lesbian, that's lust of the flesh. Smoking cigarettes and smoking weed, crack, all that's lust of the flesh. Eating pork, crab, shrimp, lobster, that's lust of the flesh. Being an adulterer, that's lust of the flesh. All this fleshly wants, man, is very lust of the flesh. And Lord gonna deal with you behind that, man. I just say is for the flesh lust against the spirit. It do. The flesh do lust against the spirit, man. All this wanting in the world that you really craving for, it's gonna go against your spirit. It's gonna deviate you from the truth, basically. And the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to another. Right, the spirit and the flesh is not the same. It fights one another. See, we in this fleshly body, and our spirit is a righteous spirit, and it's fighting, you know, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. So if you spiritual and don't have no fleshly wants, then you ain't be able to do the things that these motherfuckers doing out here in this world, man. Even though we go off, but we gotta pray to Yahweh to keep our minds right. Period.